Ah, it's a beautiful morning. I said, it's a beautiful morning. Rolling out of bed, it didn't want to declare that, but I say now, it's a beautiful morning. 4 seasons and 61. It's a beautiful morning. The birds, they sing. What about us? The plants, the flowers, the trees, they awaken and they sing. What are they saying, Charles? The trees, they sing tree. The plants, they sing plant. The birds, they sing birds. What about us? It's a beautiful morning. What shall I render for all of his benefits concerning us? Life is more than this, so much more than that, much, much more than this, so much more than that. Life is more than this, so much more than that. Life is so much, so much, so much more. Life is more than this, so much more than that. Much, much more than this, so much more than that. Life is more than this, so much more than that. Life is so much, so much, so much more. Your life is more than this, so much more than that. Life is more than this, so much more than that. Your life is more than this, so much more than that. Your life is so much, so much, so much more. Our lives are more than this, so much more than that. Much, much more than this, so much more than that. Our lives are more than this, so much more than that. Life is so much, so much, so much more. Da 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 I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. days and all my life. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, all of my days and all my life. Da 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 da. All of my days and all my life.
Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world, few hearts survive. All I know is the way I feel. When it's real, I keep it alive. The road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Love, lift us up where we belong. Thank you, Jennifer Warnes, and thank you, Joe Cocker. I'm calling this video Gratitude, or to be grateful. To educate, inspire, or for observational purposes only, esoteric in nature. I begin. Full of awe, wonder, and purpose. As we cycle, or as we walk, or meander through the paths paved just for us. With what passion and focus we press through anything or anyone that would. Ha! What I see and what you don't see currently is a targeted view. The lens isn't allowed to pan out because this is my dream, that I now allow a limited access, if you will, a sneak peek into. Why don't you come along? This road, less traveled, but greatly sought after, just know access is required before entry, even to the leisurely stroll thereof. I continue. The vision I now see is a foretaste and or a precursor into our present realities. But although counterintuitive, we must have less focus on the journey and less focus on our appointed paths, which may be required to maintain a proper balance. Let me explain. To be grateful or gratitude reveals itself as we break out of the tunnel vision to complete our individual courses and or the challenges faced during the twists and turns of the actual adventure ascribed to each one of us. Tunnel vision, being so focused on the assignment, when just to the left of us or just to the right of us, our assigned path reveals and we would fully get to experience if we don't miss all that heavenly glory. Once spoken of by the martial artist Bruce Lee in his classic film Enter the Dragon. But I digress. What I speak of is the breathtaking beauty of nature all about us. But I now speak to this season of gratitude that is upon us and the need to acknowledge it for internal stability. Fully aware, the stated paths, yes, they can be long and daunting, but necessary. For by it, temperance and patience become of gain, a value and worth found to be immeasurable, incalculable, and eternal. Ashe. This has been Charles at hypecentral.org. Thank you for your time, and as always, be blessed.
Mighty God, 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 mighty God. To the Lord God Almighty, the Lord of hosts is He, the great mystery indeed, of unknowable essence is He, the Lord God, our righteousness, the Lord God omnipotent, the Lord God omniscient, the Lord God omnipresent. Some call Him Ra, Allah, source, the divine, the most high, the universe, Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, and more. Elohim, El Shaddai, Adonai, Yahweh, Yeshua, Emmanuel, God with us. Jehovah, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Rapha, the Lord God Almighty. The Lord our God is full of power, glory, dominion, reign, rule, government, authority, and sovereignty that is heralded day and night, night or day, whether we're awake or asleep, along with the finished work of His blood that is noted, notable, irrefutable, and undisputed in every realm, dispensation, dimension, province, isle, land, island, territory, jurisdiction, municipality, city, state, continent, country, and ground. To Him, to our God, belongs glory, praise, and honor.